Hi, so I am so sorry. I actually recorded a live reaction to this, but for some reason there were technical difficulties and I could not it completely ate the audio file, and I am so unbelievably pissed at that because I had to be gushing for at least 30 minutes. But it's okay because I remember what I was saying. And I just get to watch this again. And that is also great. So in the end, I just win. All I do is win. Okay. So, holy shit. I guess the first thing that really stuck out to me was the fact that, you mentioned how the boards are a little rough, but honestly, if I were in charge of storyboarding a scene like this, I would have cut so many corners. You have them so detailed. The lines, the shadows. I can tell it's them just from looking at their shoes. And, we'll see throughout the rest of this. This is insane. It's ridiculously high quality. Genuinely, this feels like a lost episode of season 2. Honestly, I'm going to say this might be required, viewing for season 2. I'm never going to be able to view season 2 the same. Whenever I rewatch season 2, I'm going to stop at episode 6 and be like, okay, hang on. We gotta have a little intermission. It's time for the fan episode that someone made for me with my script. Oh my God. I love how, you can see that Vox's, social media feed has begun to go down as he's gotten more and more crazy. Velvet's looking at him. She's looking at his ratings going down. Fox, call out in bio. He's so problematic, and he's got the fucking maracas. Yes, call that man out. Drag him away. One thing I said in my live reaction, which unfortunately, I'm just going to call it this is Vox's revenge for this whole thing. Because when I was first watching the scene where they were checking the cameras and they were blocking it all out, I said, wouldn't it be really funny if Alistair only did that to make them think he'd turned the security cameras off and he was actually playing them the entire time and Vox could completely see it. Okay, so another little thing, I really love Valentino's micro expressions. He's a difficult character to draw because he's basically a stick figure with a big coat, but you really captured the voice actor's mannerisms and his charm, and the way Alistair just rolls in had me cackling. Look at him. He's weirdly on model. Maybe I shouldn't say weird here, but I mean it in a really good way. It's that's Alistair. That's Alistair Altruist. He's perfect. And all these characters are so challenging to draw on model. I hope you know that the thumbnail of the original thing, part of the reason it looks a little jank is because I spent so long trying to get it right. But it just, they're just objectively difficult characters to draw. And are you some kind of professional? I saw some of the other work. It looked very the Owl House and stuff. It looked very, very well done. And that has me thinking, are you someone in the industry? Did someone in the industry sit down for an entire month and animate my fake episode? Holy shit. Oh my God, that's so sweet. My fake holy fuck. Okay. I figured one of the few good things that would come out of my initial recording being eaten would be I'd be able to compose myself a little bit better, because the initial recording just had a lot of me just going like that, for 5 minutes. Okay. They're the storyboards are really nice. Oh, I love how you did the part where Velvet comes up to him and's like, "Oh, you have a use." Because when I initially made it, I kind of imagined she was making fun of him in a way. But with this, it feels almost like she's teasing him in like more of a playful. She's very affectionate. And also I like that you can see he's a little irritated. Like even just being touched just a little bit. Just, no, not a fan. So there she goes. Valentino. I love how Valentino went from his, like, he doesn't really pull any horrible Valentino expressions throughout this whole thing. He's mostly just chill and like big eyes, smile. But like for that one line where he's like, "Kitty!" Like I just, as he's got the little scrunch, he's all angry. There's Kitty, and Velvet sits next to him. I said it before, but I really, really like how they're framed like they're a united front, whereas Alistair's just across the room from them. Also, the way his face looks when he says that he's positively famished. Like, yeah, I bet. I don't think Vox was feeding him at all. I think Vox was eating in front of him. That's so horrible. He must be so pissed. He must be so hungry. And then when Kitty comes in, it's very cute, very fizzy movements. So cute. So like, man. And Alistair's drinking his he's using his shoe as a hand because of course he would. They wouldn't untie him. They just leave him in the chair. Like, okay, so Velvet down to business. There's this long shot of all of them kind of staring at each other like, okay, you know why we're here? Box. And then they all just start talking shit. Ugh. I love like the little micro expressions and the way Velvet is impersonating him. She's just, it's like, once again, she's so unmodel. And I don't know how many character studies this took to like get her perfect from every single angle. Because I guess another issue of the Hazbin Hotel style is like with some anime styles, you can tell if it's a little bit off. Like, so the fact that you're able to replicate it and not once throughout any of this does it break my immersion, that's crazy. You're crazy. Oh, I love how sweet Valentino is with the whole, "I appreciate you." And also I love how all of his arms are being used. Like the way he went from holding the teacup to, like patting her shoulder to just, he's a very handy guy. Oh, the subtle little head shake, so catty, so cute. All right, and Alistair's, he's drinking his genuinely so cute, so unbelievably cute. Okay, oh, it is good. Okay, but also with the whole it is him dying halfway through. Not dying, but like his battery going out halfway through sex is just so awkward. The way, I mean, to be fair, Valentino's probably got a crazy libido. They probably were running his power out pretty much. I mean, I wouldn't entirely blame Vox. That being said, not cool to die on your boyfriend halfway through. And also the part where they're like making out and there's the close up of the crumbs. That killed me. I'm actually dead. I can't even look at it. Like every time I look at it, I just flinch, just full body shudder. Which I need to say, you did a really good job of showing Velvet's disgust and how that was like just genuinely revolting. And he's just like, oh, I'm the victim too. Oh, Alistair's hearing about that. Oh, once again, I really, really love, first of all, the old Vox TV design when he was a little ooh small boy. And also just the way Alistair is making fun of him for needing to rely on others, while also it's showing that he's actively choosing to help him. He's such a hypocrite. Also, the little, like, the shot of all the effects, the fire and the danger, and Alistair's protecting him. The radio static enjoyers or the radio silence enjoyers are going to see this and they're going to lose it. They're him using his foot to pick up the donut is so horrible. It's great. Once again, I feel so bad for him. He wasn't fed at all. And I also like the way that throughout this whole, I think you did a really good job of portraying the way the two of them are almost at odds with him. Like even though they're all talking crap about Vox, Alistair is in a way vague posting about them because, all of the issues that he has with Vox could all be ascribed to the two of them. So having them sitting as a united front while he's kind of got his back turned, it really shows how they are just not his equals. He'll entertain them, but they're not his equals. And also when Valentino was like having the pastry and he was like licking it and putting his tongue through it and just molesting it and as just I really, really gross, but in character. And also, so nasty. I also love the way his shadow extends out. I can tell that, like, you could make such smooth animations, like, if you, Spindlehorse actually has applications open right now for animators. And like, I don't know if that's anywhere near your, if you're in the industry or if you're looking to get in the industry, but like, God, you're like the number one most deserving person on the internet to get that chance. And that's not just because you made this amazing, incredible thing for me. Holy shit. I love Val's little like, oh, you, so cute and horrible. Oh my God. And him on the Vox Tech laptop, Vox the way Vox genuinely thought this probably was helpful. And the chat GPT on his face with Valentino just going, ugh, no. It's horrible. Fox genuinely, and like the thing is, like, using ChatGPT uses so much energy that probably took a lot out of him. He probably legitimately thought he was doing a good thing if it was like, literally pulling from. Maybe that's why he's got no electric energy for sex. He's just using ChatGPT. Oh, little thing. I like how you had Valentino bounce his leg a little bit, and just the way they're all moving, the way Alistair's neck is twisting around. Human Alistair is adorable. He's so on model. He's so cute. Oh my God. And the clickbait with Fox doing the Wojak pose. And the car also has teeth. There's an explosion in the word sexy. And and Valentino's also there. It's like, I think it's really interesting because they have no self-awareness. Like, when Alistair says clickbait is the lowest of the low, he means them too. Like, they're not excluded. They're just as involved in this as anyone else. But they're not going to see it though. Like, that's really the thing. They're all such goddamn hypocrites. I think the really subtle movements are great Like, I know it isn't fully animated, but like the little things are just, they just itch my brain so, so well. And it's you're barely on one frame for more than a second. This must have seriously, like, I know it says it took a month, but this must have like been just continuous labor. Oh my God. Like, if I was like screw Verbalace, this had to be worth like 50K. Like, you quite literally storyboarded half of an episode. What the fuck? Oh my God. I genuinely never thought anyone, like, it was like a pipe dream that someone would do this with one of my little audio dramas, but I never thought like it would actually come true. Oh, holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. This is crazy. Okay. I really like, let me zoom in on this. Overlord. So I love like, once again, Valentino is a very simple face, but you do a really good job of making him look, I guess, very creaturey in like an endearing way. Feels weird to say that about Valentino, but I think it also helps because Alistair and Velvet have a lot of like details on them. So having him be like kind of like, I don't know, a bit more simple. It does a nice job of diversifying their faces. That's one thing I love about Vivzy Pop. All of the designs are so unique from each other and stunning. And another thing, you do such a good job of making them not look cluttered, even though there's no color. Like, I feel like it would be a total issue if I'm from California. It would be such a problem if the lines were just blending together because there was no color to distinguish them. But this is perfect. Like, legitimately, as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna be like kicking down all of my voice actors' doors. Hey, Dad. Yeah, she's in here. Hey, Dad. What? Someone, so I made like a 9-minute long audio drama, and someone took it and they animated it into an actual, like, it's a 9-minute animated short. Amazing. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That's cool. It's really cool. Come on, Luna. Let's go. Luna, come on. Come on. Good girl. Good night. My dad thinks you're cool. Shrug. I'm like in my early 20s. I just still live with my parents. I should add that. Okay, so they're so cute. And I love when Valentino goes over and like you can see he just grabs onto Alistair, and Alistair does not like that. Do not be Alistair. And then Velvet comes over and the little filters, the way he's just continuously glitching the entire time. They're so cute. They're so and she's also not respecting his space either. She's grabbed him by the antler, like a little Alistair handle. And we get to see him with what his hair could have been if he didn't get that fuck-ass bob. He's so cute. He's so cute. Oh my God. Holy shit. I love this frame where they're both on either side of him and he's just like, he's obviously uncomfortable. It really shows that he's still their prisoner. You did a great job of just, making it clear that they're not all buddy. Like, there's still some tension here. And then his little neck crack, this face was made for radio. One thing I love about that is it looks really cool when it's zoomed in, but as soon as like you zoom out, he just looks a little derpy. Like he's just tweaking out. Also, one angle that is really cool is one thing that's really cool is how the angles kind of resemble security cameras. Like, I like how this one's kind of from a top-down perspective. That's why Valentino is bigger, because he's taller. It really gives the feeling that maybe the security cameras aren't all shut off, which we will see. I clocked that early on, and I was like, oh, they wouldn't. But then, oh my God. Okay, so You see, there's Velvet. Once again, I love the little micro body like movements. The way the TV tilts a little bit when she leans on it. Ugh. And oh, it's so peak. It's so peak. It's it's so peak. It's so unbelievably peak. Also, the reference to the reference to was it Elon Musk who like role played as his 6-year-old son? Because is that what this is a reference to? I feel like that's something some obnoxious celebrity did, but the thought of Vox doing something like that is so cringe. And also Angel Dust being forced to read AI generated porn and Vox smiling at him, like, it's so peak. This is so peak. This is quite literally so peak. I feel like Vox right now, like only instead of AI generated garbage, it is something that's like actually probably the coolest. It's gonna take like, this is the coolest thing if it was still 2024, this would be not 2020. Fuck. No, actually, this might be the coolest thing I've seen all decade. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, what? Holy shit. Oh. Valentino falling back. He's just a princess. And also I love the whole line of like, I think the joke turned out really well where he's like, oh, no one jacks off to AI. That's horrible. There's no soul. And then Kitty shows up and he's like, oh, thank you, Kitty. Like, you're not smooth. I know what you are. I know you've done things to that thing. Okay. So, oh my God. The sweater. The funniest thing about all of the shots of Vox in this is he genuinely looks like he thinks he's the coolest guy around, which kind of makes sense considering why they're all talking shit about him, but also he's just got such a weak grasp on reality. And Velvet is, they're just so... Oh, and they laugh, and he does his little cross eye. He does his little like looking in two different directions thing. He's so cute. Ugh. Also, I love their different outfits when they're going to Dante's Inferno. I can see that Valentino is wearing his club outfit, and Vox is, obviously just dressed as he always is. But Velvet, her hair is stunning. She clearly was planning on going out, having a nice night. And of course, Vox is just going to get drunk and ruin it. The way Valentino sees some hot piece of ass and goes over and he's like clubbing and dancing and having a great time while Vox is unloading all of his... Oh, and he's crying. I didn't even realize this on the first time over. He's genuinely crying. And she's like, shut up. This is like actually probably one of the funniest panels. Oh my God, I just want to like screenshot this and like put it on my walls. Actually, can I do that? Would I be able to do that? Oh. I also love the little micro animations. I think I said that before, but the micro expressions are so good. And the way Valentino puts his hand over his mouth and it's like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't say that. It's like, he's passing the point of no return. He genuinely is having a moment of, a very, very rare moment of self-control. And then Alistair and Velvet are like, no, spill the tea. I also, like, this is another thing. This is, like, actually something I think you do better than the show, where you just have a very consistent idea of where all the characters are on the map. So, like, there's never a scene that breaks my immersion. Like I never look over and suddenly Velvet is in a different position. Like, she's always exactly where she was left, or if she moves, the camera indicates she's moving. I was making an edit a little while ago and I noticed that's actually an issue that the show has, where the characters just kind of float around and despawn and reappear. But clearly, they need to take a page out of your book, because they're just like And also, I do really enjoy how proximity shows that Velvet and Alistair are getting on a little bit better than Alistair and Valentino. Like, the respectful distance, also them being a united front, as I was saying. Do you work in the industry? I genuinely think the person who made this might actually work in the industry, which is insane. Oh my God. Okay. So they're just, the way Alistair puts his feet on the table and Velvet puts her heel on the table too, to like, in solidarity. Also, like, maybe this is like a good, like, little microcosm, but I really love how you included like the hooves on the bottom of his heels, and also the pattern on her clothes. Genuinely, you could have cut so many corners and I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't even have noticed. It wouldn't even have crossed my mind that like this, like, this is just, it's such insanely high quality. I genuinely cannot, like, not to sound like a stereotypical California girl, but I literally can't even, but in a good way. Okay, but the whole, like, okay, but I was only in it for the Robo-Dick. He's so expressive. Oh no. And the way Valentino's drool is like sticky, and you can see his expression go from like, excited to, oh no, we're not, oh no. And Vox has the wig and the uniform. He has the costume. He's so ready for this. I think the kind of interesting thing is, since Valentino is so bald, I bet if he actually wore like some kind of Alistair-centered headgear, they probably would have a pretty similar silhouette, which is horrifying to think about, but not wrong. And you can see Alistair like looks legitimately traumatized by that. I keep saying that, but I really enjoy this whole thing. I really enjoy how you can sense when something actually gets under his skin versus when he's just having a good time. He's disturbed. He did not like that. So, Valentino is just, I can totally see like the way the wings come out. He's upset. He's been betrayed. And I hope you, like, a thing about this script is there actually is a slight emotional arc that is, like, generally with my audio dramas, I try to have the emotional arc be, like, a little bit more obvious. With this one, it was more subtle. It was just that Valentino was insecure about his relationship with Vox, and Alistair was feeding into it. And the way it just goes, I know I am, and you can see how uncomfortable he is. And he's just, he doesn't want to be here. He's doing it for Vox. He cares about Vox so much, but he's like, and he's told him he wasn't going to do it, and he did it anyway. Like, that's a whole story in and of itself. Oh my God. And the way it holds on it, like the uncomfortable silence, the uncomfortable pause, the way he's like, just Velvet's comforting him, and we pan back, and then it ends on a zoom out of the camera. They're still talking, and then it's a screen, and you can see the bat, and Fox is there, and he was listening the entire time. That wasn't even my original plan. And he's crying, and his closest friends have all turned genuinely sick and fucking twisted. What is actually wrong with you, Celestial Scribbles? So, oh my God. It hurts just as bad the second time around. And I think, oh my, I had such an emotional reaction to that. I'm feeling a little lightheaded. I need to pace around, then maybe watch this another 30 times. Seriously, you are insane. This is insane. This is the coolest thing in the world. I was legitimately I was trying to decide if I should rig up a camera to record this, but I didn't know if I didn't want to. I was a little self-conscious, so I was just trying on a bunch of clothes. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I just need to get in it. I just need to sit down. I need to record it. Recorded it. I was screaming incoherently into the microphone. Of course, it didn't actually carry over, but that's okay because I think I was still able to bring the energy, and I already said all my main points. And also, if you have anything you want specific input on, literally just tell me, because I have probably even more thoughts, and this is insane in the best possible way. I genuinely hope this gets more views than the original audio drama, because it just had so much love, and it elevated it. Because here's the thing with these dubs, I genuinely just tell stories that can't really be told through visuals, or at least I never thought they could be, because once again, there's not a lot of action, not a lot of movement, but you've honestly taught me otherwise, with character expressions and ways they'll walk around the room, and kind of abstract sequences, the part where, Alistair saved old Vox, and just you really showed me that this can make this go from a pretty entertaining skit to something just genuinely belongs on the show. I had a few people in the comments say I should write for the episodes, and I don't know about that, but you should draw for them. This was insane. I keep saying that. Okay. I think I need to take my mood stabilizer. I think this reaction is, it's 3 times longer than the original video was, and I could not be happier. I am literally beside myself. Thank you so much. Seriously, I can't, I don't even have the words. Thank you. Oh my God. I hope both sides of your pillow are cold tonight, and that you get everything you want. And also, fuck you for making my already kind of upsetting script even more upsetting. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good.